Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you're enjoying the festival so far. There is loads of people in here. Whoops, I've just knocked my OBS off. So, hi Ashley, just leaving work but I'm lurking, that's fine. Hi Ruthie, hi Coffee. Hi Janine, hi Renee. Hi Deb. Hi Mariah. Hi Zoe, hi Lynn. I probably say your names twice here. There's loads of people. Good morning, Tamanam. that tickled me, that did. Hi Mary. Hi Della. Oh, there's lots and lots of hi Mona, hi Emma, hi Lulu, hi Nana, hi Suzanne. I think I've just caught up. So this is my mock-up image of what we're going to be colouring today. So you've all seen my morphing video, what I did where I just took a plain image and did a special effects. So I wanted to do that with the third eye, so I've drew the third eye in and blanked out the eyes again because we absolutely loved that when I did it. So this is the actual image before I draw the eye on. Now let's hope I can recreate it. So today I will be using, if you're colouring along with me, for the skin, oh gosh, hello Texas. We will be using burnt sienna, cinnamon, light flesh and ivory. Now it's not called light flesh anymore, I still have the older name, I'm not too sure what it's actually called. And I will be using black, and I'll also be using cold grey 3, and I'll also be using dark red along with a plain black Bic. It's like a brush line. I think they're a Bic. Are they a Bic marking? Oh no, they're the Bic intensities, but I'll be using the little end just to emphasise the little makeup bit on the eye. If we get that far, and the colour of the eye in here as well. Where'd the video go? Have I gone off? Am I still here? Am I here? Hello, hello? Don't scare me, because they had loads of technical issues last Colourathon. We don't want any more. So today I have, I was tagged by Belinda, and I'm also being tagged in Ashley's skirt tag video. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do these questions in this stream. So I'm probably one of the best people to ask about half of these questions. Shell, I can hear and see you. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry, what pencils? Polychromos, Murray. You are still here. You're still here. Woo! Am I not a ghost? Okay. So, my lovely little ghostly friends sat here. I'm just going to move my bits out of the way. So yes, just to clarify, I am using Polychromos. I will repeat again for anyone that missed it. I'm using Ivory 103. I'm using Light Flesh 132. I'm using Cinnamon 189 and Burnt Sienna 283, I think. Yay, I can do silly. Yes, so what I want to do, okay, I know it's the skirt tag, but when I answer the questions, I want to know what you would answer as well. So I'm going to ask the question, I'm going to read the question out, I'm going to answer it, but I also want to know what your answers would be as well. So you're all part of the skirt tag in mine, so I'm tagging everybody. Okay, no worries, Mary. So happy you're using polys. I know, well, they're right on my desk and I just thought, let's do that. So yes, we'll be doing this image. Now I printed her out on the slightly darker grayscale, purely because I didn't realise, but I'm going to be using this. So I'm going to be free-handing the eye in. I'm going to keep that up there and hope. Oh, let me remove my little ghoster. Can't be doing it sticking to the table. So if you do hear, disclaimer, if you do hear my children, they are all upstairs in their rooms because my husband has had to go to bed. He's at work in the morning, so they're all above me so I can hear them. This is by I keep saying this wrong. Kundanks Art. She's got a 20% discount off in her store at the minute. So if you would like to grab this image, the link is in the description below. Run along and grab it. Those little ghosts are so cool. I know I wanted them in shot, but they're sticking to my picture. So I'll just pop the, we'll just leave them there. So if you do want this image, it's absolutely gorgeous. I spent days trying to find an image that faced forward, not slight. It does ever so slightly tilt, but ever so slightly. So I will be concentrating. If I go really quiet, just scream at me like, Shell, you're we can't see you. We can't hear you because you've gone too quiet. And I will unquiet myself. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to widen the eye. On that one I did the eye too short. So I'm just going to put some little pointers in, because I got some critiques before off Angie and I was like, can you tell me if my eye looks alright? So she's like, go from pupil to pupil. So that's what I've done. Okay, so I'm going to draw the eye in first. I'm going to zoom in and then I'm going to start with the tag questions, because I just want to concentrate on drawing the eye in, because it's not easy. So 1 second. Is that all clear enough for everybody? I just want to make sure we're all zoomed in, we're all nice, everyone can see what I'm doing. So yeah, you might hear like bits of phone and technology going on in the background. I have asked them to be quiet as much as I can, but the kids, they may fall asleep very soon. I don't know. Just bear with me 2 seconds though. 2 seconds. I can already hear my 18-year-old swearing. Bear with me a second. Okay, mum duty's done. So I'm going to go a little bit wider with my eye and a little bit obviously bigger, just so it's a little bit more noticeable, and I'm going to do it kind of more front on. Hopefully I can draw it again the same, because when I drew it before it just came out amazing. I was like, woo, it came out really good. Hello Wilson, and anybody else I may have missed. Sherry, Coffee, anybody else who's bobbed in there, hello and welcome. So I'm just going to bring this down. So crazy at free-handing. Now I think that looks a little bit better. I'm going to look a little bit too big. So what I did with my darkest, which is burnt sienna. Are you doing the kitty like Cruikshanks or the traditional black? It'll be a black kitty, yeah. That may be on another stream. I'm not going to stress with what do you call it, doing fur right now. I am definitely not. Definitely not stressing with that one. hopefully I'm just going to get a nice eye shape in here. I think this one might be a little bit too big. I don't know if I should have just stuck to it being or maybe I should have drew it in before stream, shouldn't I? But I wanted to kind of show everyone the whole process of doing the eye. I'm just wondering if the eye's a little bit too big now. I've gone from one extreme to the other. So yeah, chat is flying, so I may miss some of your messages. If I miss them, please just pop it in caps or just shout, Shell, you've missed my comment, and I'll answer it again if I can. So hopefully this looks a little bit more because the red is slightly, ever so slightly on a tilt. It just makes it that little bit. I need to make it kind of tilt as well, so I will just move my page around just for a little bit here. Sorry. Over here, right, kitty winks. I'm just putting the waterline in. I'm not going to put the actual shell. Which colour is this? This is, I'm just outlining with burnt sienna. I think the inside line should be the size of the eyelid. Shell, I will have to watch back later. The eye is perfect. I know, but I'm thinking, is it a little bit too big? But sometimes I want a bit of detail in it, because this one was quite small and a bit off, and I'm thinking now I've gone a little bit too big. Should I have stuck with the littler eye, just moved over a little bit? Oh, you're colouring as well, Wilson? No worries, lurk away, honey, lurk away. I may do it a slight bit smaller because I think it's just too big now. Oh, dear me, dear me, dear me. 1 minute. One second. I'm trying to think. Should I rub it out? I shouldn't. I probably really shouldn't have done this on a colourathon. We only get 2 hours anyway, and I'm like already messing it up. 1 minute, 1 minute. I think I'm gonna go slightly smaller. I think all my kids are just gonna be dead loud. Right, it will be back later, a little smaller. You're right, it's a little, it is a little bigger. Oh, right, scrap this one. It's just printing me another one off. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Bear with me. And voila! I would have done a light sketch in graphite. I know, but when I do it with the graphite, Angie, it smudges the pencil colour. So we're back with burnt sienna. I don't know why I took that under there. I'm not meant to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to do what I did before, and I'm just going to come in and I'm going to try and aim for it more in the middle of it here. And I'm going to kind of do it the same size. Come down a little bit more and then up. I think that kind of shape does it. There we go. I think that, by George, I think that's slightly smaller. Oops. I didn't really want to put any stuff on here, but that's better anyway. We're going to go smaller. Hi Tonya. Hi Barbara. And anyone else that may have come in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello Louise. So this is kind of the right shape I think now. It's tiny little waterline on here. Our little divot there, and then it's our little waterline at the top. So then I'm going to come in and I'm going to flick above here like I did before. Kind of gives me my socket effect. I think that's a perfect size now. Brain cell asleep at the minute. Oh no. So we're putting little scratches around. I think that works well now. So that is just literally my outline of it in pencil for now. So what we're going to do then is come to the hairline. We're same with burnt sienna, and we're going to start with the skin tone up here, and we're going to go dark to light. I feel like I'm not using the same colour. I know I am, but I think because I'm doing it on a darker grey scale this time, I think it's looking like I'm using a lighter brown, and I'm not. So I drew and coloured an eye in the moon on an image. It was so much fun. It's cool, isn't it? It's trial and error. It's just getting it right. So the first question on the skirt tag: what weapon would you choose if you was living in The Walking Dead? Let me tell you, if I was living in The Walking Dead, I'd be well chuffed. I would absolutely love it. For one, I'd definitely team up with Daryl, because he's just better than Rick, but I would have a pitchfork purely because it's got a long stick and I don't have to get anywhere near them smelly rotten things, and I can stab them straight in between the eye, right in the head, and they're done for, and they've come nowhere near me. I won't stink, I won't get splattered, I'll be fine with a pitchfork. So I would have a pitchfork. What would you lot use if you was in The Walking Dead and you needed a weapon? Because let me tell you why else I'd have a pitchfork. Purely because you'll run out of bullets eventually. So guns, shotguns, rifles, snipers will all be no good after a certain amount of time. I'll be hiding in space station by myself. Yes, a sword. Definitely, Deb. A sword. So I'd be teamed up with Daryl and I would have a pitchfork. A bloody damn sharp pitchfork. I went with shotgun originally, but someone said landman, and now I'm like, Lynn, move over out with you. You're all shooting off to space. I'm teaming up with Daryl. Like the Lone Ranger on the back of a horse. I'd be locked in the naughty nana cage and no weapons needed. I'd want to start. I'm just reading the one underneath what Beth's saying. Grenade launcher. I'm a wuss. She's blowing them all up before they even get to her. Wait, let me just shut my bedroom door so I don't wake the husband up. He's already snoring. Okay. Only if you've been proven a proper human, Mary, bring cake. Well, at least she's been proven a proper human. That's funny. But if you was in space, he was going to keep bringing you food. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so has everyone told me what they're going to use? Daryl and a pickaxe. Daryl would be my BFF for sure. Okay, moving on to cinnamon. And I'm literally layering up, so these are just light layers, so the skin blends nicely. And then this is where I'm going to start adding it into the eye as well. I'll build that eye up anyway as we go, because this is going to come under here. Fear here. I would have the Ghostbuster goo machine, that thingy, what's it? oh, what's that called out of Ghostbusters? The Kian, what's the gun they use called in Ghostbusters? What's that gun they catch things with in Ghostbusters? What's it called? Fear. Do you know that gun they use in Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
What's it called? What they catch the ghosts with?
I have no idea.
It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't get it out of my head. What it's called.
Let me search it for you.
Why have you got your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Search it. Okay, so I'm going to deepen up the pressure and I'm going to bring my black in for a second. An octagon, there you go. The ectoplasma machine. Della, will you share Daryl, please? Wait a minute, who's pinched my Daryl off me? No, you can't have my Daryl. So I'm just, it's the ectoplasma machine, it's called.
What?
There we go.
I guess I was too slow.
You was too slow. Zoe beat ya. Okay. It's in the backpacks. A strap on. Oh.
Yeah, it is in the backpack.
It's the proton pack.
Mom,
Yeah.
It is on the backpack for a fact. I
It is.
remember it on.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture.
So I'm just gently glowing in with black. Just trying to lift that white of the eyeball out slightly. Hopefully I'm not covering the screen with my big hand. Okay, there will be lots of cars about help yourself. I don't think anyway I'll be looting the toy store, so plenty of balloons for all that. We don't want Jason, we just want Jason Momoa.
Mum, that's
Yeah.
a picture of it, and that's a gun.
Oh yeah, cool, thanks lad. So next question, if you were paid to stay the night in a haunted house, would you, and how much would they have to pay to give you? Okay, so this is a really daft question for me, because one, they wouldn't have to pay me anything, I already do it. I already go with a team, as a lot of you already know, with a team called Supernatural Diaries, and we already do ghost hunting, so you wouldn't have to pay me a single penny, but you would have to pay for me to take you to a haunted house. So who would come on a haunted house with me, and would you come free? If I didn't charge you, would you come to a haunted house free? Because that would be my best thing. I would stay in a haunted house every month for nothing, so long as you'd let me do a ghost investigation there, me and Supernatural Diaries. So I'm pressing on a bit harder now around the eye. And then I'm going over the top of that black. Got a few more little lines and creases under this eye here. I'm putting a little line here, and then again here. And I'm going to flick. No, 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 no. I would shell. Woohoo, Mona, yes! There's Mona staying in the house. Nope, I'd do it for free. Lulu's coming, stay in. Nada, not sharing. Hell yeah, I wouldn't need to pay me anything. A whole load of nope. What, Jason Momoa? Oh, you can bring him too. Yeah, he can come. Nope, nope, no way. No, as I said, a fear here. Oh. Oh no, Barbara. Hello, Louise. Oh, you lot are funny. 1 million tax free, plus I would want to bring a team and have all the access to any tools that we needed. I want to communicate, not just walk around. Exactly. We'd have all the investigation equipment would be with us, so no need to worry about what equipment. We have it all. We're a ghost hunting team, we've got it all. So who's coming? No skirties please. So next up, Cinnamon. You can't see it, there we go, Cinnamon. So I'm trying to get it to come and stick out of the head a little bit. I can't believe how many people did the skirt tag, to be honest. People's answers have been so much fun. They have, Emma, they have. I will put the details in, I'll add it in on the description of this if I get through, and I'm also going to be doing some more Halloween videos, so if I don't get it all through on this one, I'll do it across a few. And then I need to decide who I'm tagging. Who am I tagging? Probably Zoe, because I don't know if Zoe, have you done the skirt tag yet? Are you off watching Gogglebox? I still need to record mine, Emma. Also, Zoe's already been tagged. I need oodles of therapy afterwards. So this one is, sorry I didn't tell no one, Light Flesh. I'm not too sure what the new name for it is. Like I said, I've not got them and I've not kept up with it, to be fair. So and then a bit of ivory just here on the lightest bits and on the lightest section of the little waterline there. I've got to get the eye right. So now I'm moving back on to the forehead. I'm going to work on the forehead like I did on the original one, and then I'm going to move down the face. So we're going in with our next layer. I'm going right in again. This paper feels so much different than the one I was using before. I don't know why. It's not. I think it's just because you're live and then you start getting nervous about what you're doing. Gogglebox tomorrow. Okay, next one. What superstition stroke urban legend do you believe? I definitely believe in the law of attraction, or setting, what do they call it? I call it law of attraction, but I don't know if it's actually called that. Bear with me a second. It's setting your intent into it, or putting your intent to the universe. I've just done it with this house and I got it, and everyone said to me, if you do it, there's a book called The Secret, and a lot of people live their lives by this book, and you set your intent to the universe, you imagine what you want in it. So for me, I had a house, intention, yes. I still get nervous with every live stream. Don't be nervous, Shell, you're awesome. Oh, thanks, Lou. So yeah, so it's setting your intention, or law of attraction, or if you all buy the book called The Secret, it's an amazing book to live by. And the only thing I wouldn't suggest you do is asking. Oh, my phone's gonna go wild because I've just switched it on. Just bear with me a second. So I'll show you why it's here. The Secret. So this is the book, The Secret. Come on, open up. The Secret by Rhonda Burnett, I think it is. And lots of people live. It's regarded as a life-changing read by many readers. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne is a self-help book that embarks to motivate the reader about the universal paradigm about successes that can be achieved through it remains hidden for most people. The book explores about unveiling its little secrets which may transform people and how they look at things and lead them onto the road of success and true happiness. It's an amazing book. The only thing, like I said, yeah, they say like vision boards. So for me, for that house, obviously beforehand I wrote my ideal house down, so then when this house came up it had most of the points that I put down for my ideal house, and then I just wrote everything down that I wanted that house on that street, and what I would do in that house, what kind of people would be in that house, what I'd decorate every room like. And honestly, I kept doing it, and I kept setting my intent every single day. I kept opening that page up, looking at it, imagining it. And I tell you now, we have lost out on so many houses, and I did it with this one house because I really wanted this one house. So call it superstition, call it setting my intent, and it worked. Whatever you call it, whatever it was, it happened. And I absolutely love that house, and everything, touch wood, is just running smoothly. So yeah, that's the kind of thing. And I also, why does my phone do this? There we go. I've muted it. So yeah, and I also don't believe in putting new shoes on tables. It freaks me out if anyone puts new shoes on tables. Because I believe what you give out, good or bad, and you'll get it back. Yeah. I don't understand the question. Do you believe in superstition or urban legend, Lynn? Do you believe in urban legends? I do good deeds like passing on my bus ticket when I finish with it, and good karma, not bad. All of them and none of them. I believe in paying it forward, being the change I wish to see in the world. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. So every single day until I got that phone call off that agent saying you've got obviously the buyer's accepted your offer, I screamed. I was like, yes! Oh my god, I'm on the ice! And I still talk to the ice because we've still got a journey to go. So that is my little tale of superstition, or whatever you want to call it, light flesh. I was trying to do some special effects on my hands earlier on with latex. That's why I was quiet in Zoe's stream and Imogen stream. So I was just trying to get liquid latex. I was going to do all my hands burnt, so when I was colouring all my hands would be burnt, but it just wasn't going right. It was cheap latex, liquid latex, so it wasn't working. So I had to rub it all off. I need to do that because we're trying to get a second bed so we can have the dogs. Yes, you need to do it. You need to ask for a place. I live by the creed, do unto others as you wish done unto you. That sounds very good. Saluting that. Yeah, well, I did it and it's worked for me, so it could very much work for you. Okay, so I'm going to come in with a bit of black just at the very top, just in the very edges of this. So my lighting, what I've got here, is rubbish, and it gives a lot of shine off. So if I tilt it out of the way, you can see kind of what it looks like when it gets really shiny and it dulls it down. So if I hold it there and pull the eye out, the eye looks absolutely fantastic actually out of that glare. So I'm just going to keep checking in like that, taking it out the glare and having a look what it looks like. Finding a penny, money and passing it on. Oh, I love that thing. Find a penny, pick it up. All day long you'll have good luck. Pass it on, pass it on. Oh, what's the rest bit? I forgot it. Find a penny, pick it up. I can't remember it. Yeah, I've forgot it. But I remember that when we was little, my mum used to say, oh, penny on the floor, pick it up, pass it on, you'll get good luck. She used to say that all the time. I have Melissa, yeah, do you want me to recap? So for the skin, I'm using ivory, light flesh, cinnamon, burnt sienna and black. And as I'm going round, I should be saying them, but with it being live, I'm probably forgetting to say them, so I do apologise if I have. Going back with burnt sienna. It's just layering it up. I'm just working on this eye and the skin of the forehead for now. Let me know when it's 11 o'clock and I'll do the giveaways. Always leave on a coin in a purse and a wallet. Oh yes, my nan always did that. She bought me a wallet. She always put coins in it or a note. Like, you can't have a new purse without pennies in it. Jeremy just called it burnt flesh. Burnt flesh. Oh dear me. It's funny, Jeremy. Okay, what's the next one? I have to make a mark where I've been, because I forget. What horror movie did you never get over? Oh, this one for me. I remember when I was about 12, 10 or 12, and I had a friend that lived down the street, and her dad and mum was obsessed with horror films. So we went in her house one day, and he had Freddy Krueger on, and it was the one where he was doing the puppet with his fingers, and he had the puppet strings was the person's veins, and he was walking the person in his dream as the puppet. I will never forget that image, because I walked in the living room and that bit was on where he was walking in with his things, and it was a giant Freddy Krueger pulling him up like this with them clawy thing, and I just freaked. Not your picture, the pencil name. Oh yeah, the pencil name, yeah, that I was what you was talking about then. Oh yeah, Hellraiser. So yeah, that freaked me out ever since. Now honestly, I can watch a Freddy Krueger film now and I just laugh at it and I think, oh gosh, what did he ever think was so scary about it? But when you're 10 or 11, I was around that kind of age, and you just walk in and you see a person being walked around by his veins. It was like, what? What the heck is that? My mum went mad. She's like, what the hell are you watching that for at somebody's house? I was like, I didn't, they put it on the telly and I can't get sleep. I had nightmares after nightmares after nightmares. My mum went mad. You're not going in that house ever again. So that was my one that I could never get over, because I'm not even over it now. In that sense, I can still remember it. Crazy. Crazy. So this eye doesn't have eyelashes. It's literally just an eye popping out. I just need to darken up under here. Okay, The Exorcist. Grandmother said to get rid of a wart on my finger, cut a potato in half, rub it on the wart, tie the potato back together and bury it, and she made me do it. Oh no. Not a horror movie, but the Witches movie by Roald Dahl, and also the original Incredible Hulk TV series. Still can't watch either of those. Oh, I remember Witches, the Roald Dahl version. I love it. I'm not so keen on the new version, what's just come out, the Disney's version. I saw the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Street and never bothered with the rest. Poltergeist. Oh yes, Emma, that one was a good one as well. And that one with the kid on the back and it, here's Johnny, and his thingy in a freak door. The Omen freaked me out. Ever got over The Exorcist? Can't even hear the movie. Oh yeah. I'm Rosemary's Baby. Okay, going in with black. I'm just darkening up them little bits again. Just trying to create that lip. What was the movie you took me to see and I had my hands over my hands the whole way through? Oh, I can't remember, Jane. I can't remember. I was just laughing at you because your coat never came down off your face. It was funny. Okay, so moving back in with cinnamon now. It's just a layering up process, and once your skin looks smooth, got a smooth transition, we're going to blend it. And then I'm going to do the rest of the face, and we're going to do the iris. What time are we on? So I'm definitely writing this skin tone. Skin tone? What the heck was that? He is Johnny, freaked me out too. Oh, I know, it's like the sound of them wheels on them little flaming tracks, them red tracks. And I'm like, oh. Oh, and the hills have eyes. Is that the one where they took the eyeballs out the red? They have big, massive holes in the reds. Crazy! What movies like The Purge I'll never watch. It can happen and it freaks me out. That's true, Melissa, yeah. I love horrors, but I still spend a lot of time with my hands over my eyes. Oh, I don't. I spend half my time in the cinema laughing my head off. So I went watching it. I've probably told you all this before. I went watching the very first remake of the It, and I will never forget it. So me and Alison, who's on our Team Supernatural Diaries, we all went watching it, and me and Alison was sat there, and we was all in a row, Supernatural Diaries lot, and across on the left hand side of me was two girls sat there with the jackets up to the face, a bit like Jane when I took at cinema. So the jackets was right up to the face, and I'm just jumping back with burnt sienna just to darken up this side a little bit. And every time the It clown came out and did something, I bursted out laughing. It wasn't even scary to me. I just burst back to cinnamon. I just bursted out laughing every time. These girls are like, ah! And I'm like, ah! Honestly, I couldn't stop it. And then there was one bit, he came out the bushes and he was waving his hand like this. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? I wish I had my other camera on. But he was waving it out, like flapping it about, and I'm like, what on earth? And then he came out with that slow motion head swish, and that was it. I was gone. I was absolutely snorting, laughing, and everyone else in cinema thought it was scary, and I'm like, this is just an absolute pee take. Honestly, I've never laughed as much in all my life. Last bit of layer for this one, which is the light flesh. And then we're going to move on to the rest of the face, because I think the eye is pretty much the same as the other eye. In fact, I think I like this one much better than my ginormous eye on that side. You look at size difference, it was flaming huge, that eye. I don't know where I was going with that one. But at least you all know how to do a third eye, so I want to see as many of you doing a third eye as possible. James Herbert books freak me out, especially the rats. Well, this is what Imogen was saying earlier on about the books. She's not really read many books, because you don't get the same scare factor, and I absolutely second that, because I know you're good at imagining stuff, but you don't get that scare factor with books. Ivory. Just more as a blender more than anything. And as a final step, where have you gone, my little blending friend? Honestly, this blender, I need to put a thingy on it. I need to put a beacon on it so I can say, where have you gone? And it can go and it appears, because honestly I it just goes and disappears. So I'm using now the Caran d'Ache blender, and I'm just going to give that skin now a flawless finish. And this combo I've used, I think it comes out like a gorgeous skin colour, so I'm definitely going to write it down. Oh, I did watch a Freddy Krueger film once, but it was under the influence of some happy herbs. And I laughed so much, I bet you did. Some happy herbs. Oh dear me. So yeah, I think I got a nice 3D kind of image going on. I think what I might do just here is just bring down some of the cinnamon just a little bit on that lip, just so it gives it a bit more of a jump out. I want it to feel like the eye jumps out of her head. Not literally, mind. Just got 4 more of those blenders off Amazon. They're good, aren't they? They are good. Oh, is Emma going? I have to go. Really loving this page, and especially the third eye. Thank you for the fun time and the wonderful colour hunt. No problem, Emma. See you soon. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, next question. I need a pen because I'm getting confused as to where I'm up to. What is the scariest book you've ever read? I'll be honest, I haven't read a scary book. I haven't, because they don't interest me. As much as I love horror, I'm not interested in reading a scary book. I'd rather just go and investigate a house or a location or whichever. That's what I would prefer to do. The rats. What's the rats? That the infestation or something like that. So earlier on in the day when I did my little mock up there, I wasn't happy with how I did the skin. The contouring, should I say, of a face more than anything. So I'm going to try to avoid how I did it and just follow it a little bit to the grayscale, because honestly I don't know what I did. I'm probably doing it again actually. So I'm just doing this lightly for now, because I need to add in that red as well. The original Grimm's Fairy Tales, James Herbert Book of the Rats. Probably some of Anthony Horowitz when I was younger. I read a few that was unnerved me, but nothing that really scared me. Wouldn't even consider looking for or touching a scary book. I didn't read scary ones, only a few months of scary stuff. Books aren't scary enough. No, I don't think they are either. I'm with you there on that one. So I'll be adding the red into this anyway, for the little things on her face. So like I said, we've all done skin before. We all know that skin goes in a nice little, what I call ugly stage, where it's not quite any kind of shape or pattern and it just looks awful. And you're like, oh, it's gonna mess up, but it doesn't. It really doesn't mess up. It comes out in the end and you're like, woohoo, I did it. Books don't have a soundtrack. No, I think the scariest thing I've ever read was Christine. Oh, Christine. Is that what the Poltergeist thing's based on? The Poltergeist film? Christine. That reminds me of something. Oh no, that's Carolyn! Carolyn! I'm sure that's that one. It says it in that strange, funky voice. It's like, go away. Okay, so I'm coming in with dark red. Oh, my little spider's come off. Oh, well. My favourite saying, trust the process. Yes. It's the Stephen King's book about a car. Christine is the car, me and my hubby were crying, laughing. So I need to add this red in under her eyes, only because if I burnish that skin out too much, I won't be able to put the red over, so this is why I'm adding the red to it now. So I want that to be nice and bright for when I put the rest of the colours on. And in fact, I'm going to go around the top of her eye actually. It's kind of like a makeup that she's got on then. Kind of like that look. So I'll change things up from what I've done on my original. Because on my original I just did, so I'm sticking to my ghosties, I just did it underneath. So I'm going to add it round her eye as well, I think. I'll get that first layer down with all the other colours. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Yeah, that's what I remember. I must have watched the film then, but I just don't remember it. No, this one's going to have that crest of the moon. No idea if any of these symbols mean anything, but when I draw them on later, but we shall see. Okay, now I've got them in. They're just my base. I don't need to touch them again now. So I'm coming back with cinnamon. And we're going to go all the way around where we've put the burnt sienna. And like Zoe said, trust the process. I'm just going to bring that in the bridge of her nose. I always do this with every face I do, because I just think it always sinks in there on everyone's nose, onto the fod, as I call it, and then the nose. Just jumping back to burnt sienna for a second, because I've not done these bits on her nose. I'm trying to figure out why there's 2 bumps. Now I thought it was just a bit of a misprint. So I've no idea why there's... Shell, shell, shell. Shell, shell, shell. Giveaway. Oh, giveaway! Giveaway! Oh, poop! I've just flung my pencils everywhere. Yes! Giveaway! So, I've just printed it off. It's under here. We are giving away 2 amazing images. One from the most generous Emily illustrator. I think a lot of you will have already seen it. Giveaway shell! Let me just get my little pendulum because I don't want it to be on show without something over it. So I'll just put my little pendulum over it. But you've all seen the image. It's going to go blurry obviously because I've just zoomed out. But this is the image of Emily Illustrator, who's kindly allowed us all to give an image away. Now there is the grayscale version and the line art version. It's a wart on her nose. Oh, I bet it is. So you all know the rules by now. It's picking a number between 1 and 100. I will put go 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 in chat. Whilst the numbers are rolling, please don't chat. I know there's a bit of lag, so some can't be helped. They will just be removed by a mod. It's nothing personal, it's just to keep all the numbers together. So it is the first person closest to the number without going over. There's no retracting of your numbers. So if you see that somebody else has put it in before you after you've entered the number, I'm sorry, but you cannot retract the number. It will go to the first person that's got that number who is closest to the number drawn. Have I covered everything? No retracting. Number 1 to 100. If we don't have a number close, I will redraw it and until we get a winner. Let me just clear that page off. It just looks so blurry and horrible. Not the drawing looks horrible. I mean the screen looks horrible. Gosh. Come on. Why is it going the opposite? There we go. So yes, I'm going to write go go go. 13 from Mod will call. Yes, Mod will call the winner. Never say nose and picking in the same breath. Did I say I'm picking my nose? I didn't know I said I'm picking my nose. Okay, and then I will pick the number via random.org. Live chat too. Yes, make sure you're all in live chat. So, are you all ready? I'm going to put go, go, go in chat in 2 seconds. I'm just going to put this over here. Oops. Are you ready? So yes, there's 48 people watching, so I do believe there should be 48 numbers that's entered into this. Mods can enter as well. Anybody lurking in the background who's watching, come along, put a number in. They are really good images that these artists have given up to give to you, or kindly give, not given up, but give to you today free. So come and get a free image. Come and be the chance to win it. Gotta be in it to win it, folks. In it to win it. So I'm just gonna wait, and once it all cool down, look at these little cookies down here. I'm looking at this image and I just absolutely, I love Emily's drawings anyway. They're absolutely amazing, but I just love the little spider here and the little web crawling down. And the little foot, is this a pumpkin and then a bat? Oh, it looks good to eat. Toffee apples. Who loves a good toffee apple? 13 for boyfriend on couch. Okie dokie. Come on. You're putting numbers in. How many have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 numbers so far. And there's 51 people watching. Come on, guys. Be in with the chance to win it. Get your numbers in. If you do not win, Emily Illustrator has this image on her Etsy store available to buy. I will put the link in the description once the video is over, because I don't think I put that in. Barbara, if you've already won this picture, no. Then if you've won it in another stream, then not this one, but when I do the Monya image, yes, you can. Okay, does it seem like everyone's stopped? Are we having any more? Any more for any more? Any more for any more? Any more? Are you ready? Okay. I'll just get my screen back up, I can't see. So we're just going to put random.org. I can smell beef crisp. Oh, that's really bizarre. Okay, let's do this. So this one is for Emily's image. Good luck, everybody. Number 73. Who's closest to 73 without going over? I think I know who it is, but I just need to have it confirmed. Someone has it right on the nose. Yes. Beth, congratulations. Can you send me your email and I will send it to you at shell at Yahoo. And it's not even typing. So congratulations and jubilations. I'm now writing congratulations. Hold on a minute. Congrats, Beth. Please email me at shellarty@yahoo.com. And I will send that image over. So the next image, we want fresh numbers for this one. I'll just move this one out of the way. Is a single image of Monya Gates. She's kindly gifted us an image, but the winner can choose any single PDF from Monya's Etsy store. So once again, all the rules are the same. I'm going to pop go 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 in chat. I just had a feeling I would win. Woohoo! It's my lucky stream. Okay, so I'm going to pop go 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 back in chat. This is for a Monya Gates image, and the winner needs to pick a single PDF from Monya's page. Once you've picked that PDF, please send me an email and I will send it to Monya, and she will personally email you back with your image you've chosen. Can I play again? Yeah, because it's a different image. I don't see why not. So, are you all ready? Are you all ready to catch your ghost and splat your number on the screen? So, no chatting whilst numbers go up. So there's 49 people. Let's get the numbers rolling. We had a good amount of people. That was so good before. Thank you very much, everyone who enters. But even if you're not chatting in chat, I can't stress enough, if you are lurking in the background, you still can enter any competitions that are on these streams. So please enter your numbers and get them in. Get all excited for you all. Just come on, let's win. Let's win. So I'm going to carry on with Cinnamon while everyone's having a bit of a run at putting numbers in and catching ghosts. I should have said put a ghost at the side of your number and made all the stream ghostly. So, did anyone watch Monya's stream earlier on? How good was that sugar skull face? I am well trying that out after. Well, not today, obviously. I've got too many whips to catch up on, but I am definitely going to have a bash at doing that because it was absolutely amazing. Well, they're going to end up messing this skin up as well. It always goes through this horrible, messy stage. And then Light Flesh. You'll all hate me because I think it's not called Light Flesh anymore, is it? It's called something else. I never carried on round her eye with that red. So let me just carry on with that a minute. Does it look like we've all stopped? So Light Flesh, just give it another couple of seconds to make sure it's all stopped. Keep forgetting the nose, a concanel up here. A good old concanel. Okay, I don't think I've not seen another number go in, so going once, going twice. Oops. Okay, so good luck everybody. So the winning number for the Monya image is number 7, closest to number 7 without going over. So you have a 1, a 2. Do you have any more than a 2? Barbara, yeah, Barbara, congratulations Barbara. Can you please have a look on Monya Gates Etsy, it's Colour My World on Etsy. Can you please have a look at what single PDF you want? Please send me the name of that PDF and email me at beige red. Ah, right, okay. I'm gonna have to do a little thing on my chart. Beige red. So where we up to that one? Okay, let's carry on. Hi AMS. Hi Jodie. Hi anyone I may have missed coming in. I'm sorry. Let me just sort the Zoom out now with Zoom back in. Come on, where are you? Ooh. Hi Evelyn. No problem. Hi Marie. No, I'm not normally on this late at night, so I'll start seeing people who I don't normally see. So going back to, oops. So I'm going back now to Burnt Sienna. And I'm going to bring that layer darker. And then once we finish this skin, I'm going to work on the iris. I might have to ask Karen for some pointers on this cat. But I just love this artist's work. I only found this artist through looking for Halloween images to put on the group. And she's an absolutely wonderful artist. I love her images. She's got some others. And also Matt Davison and Dawn Davison have brought out some gorgeous images as well. There's been, I found quite a few who's got some really nice Halloween images going on. Just deepening up this socket here of her nose. It's too much glare on that light again. Frustrates me, my lighting. I hate it. I think my kids might have gone to sleep. I'm very quiet. slightly creep up into that bridge of that nose a little bit. I just like tickling it over it. Why is it that glitter? Drives me insane. I'm going to end up messing this skin up again, like I've just done the other one. That's better. I will just may not be as active in chats. No worries, Evelyn, you don't have to be. Matt's new Steampunk Frankenstein is amazing. They are, aren't they? I was absolutely loving it. So, next question. If you could be a scary monster, what would you be? Oh, who would I be? A monster. Who would I be? I think I'd have to be that. No, I don't want to be that because I don't like scaring kids. Sorry, I just had an argument with my own mindset then. Oh dear me. What monster would I be? I think I'd just have to be a zombie, part of a zombie apocalypse, because that's what I would class as a monster. So yeah, I'd be a zombie. Or I'd be an invisible person. One or the other. That's what I would be. I'd remain being me. Oh, sorry for the delay. Received emergency phone call from the DD. Grandson injured and heads. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Beth. Get off and go and check your grandson's alright. And keep us posted, honey. There's nothing worse when kids get hurt. It's a shame. Back with cinnamon. What time am I on now? So I've got a little over half an hour, so I'm going to do as much as I can of this and then I'm going to move on to the eye at the top because it's all about the third eye. So if I don't fully smooth all this skin out, I will, but I may just do it on another stream because I'll probably continue this on Tuesday morning. Because I might be uploading a live premiere for my mornings for the slot I've got in the morning because I forgot I've got to take you into rugby. Whoops. So I can't stream and be at rugby at the same time. So if I got to, I'm gonna upload my face I did. You know, I did the two face, the human face and the what's its name face. The demon face and the human face. I'm going to upload that as a live premiere, I think, so I can sit on the car park and chat and still be doing my slot on the colourathon for tomorrow morning. My wrist. It's the 23:36 shell. Thank you very much, Zoe. It's 23:36. Have I got wrong time? 26. I thought then, is it wrong time? I'm 10 minutes behind it. I start 10 minutes late. Oh my gosh. Or Casper or the Pillsbury door, but I will be a door girl. Lol. Is that classified as a monster? Shrek. He is to some people though, into Shrek. He's a monster to the village people, I think. Okay, it's getting there, that skin now. Moving back to like flesh or beige red. So we've answered that question. So where is the scariest place you have ever been? I would have to say the scariest place I have ever been, and I think I said this in the last Halloween Colourathon, was a place called Lancaster Castle where they hung the Pendle Witches. It was the scariest place I've ever been. I was in a cell and I was having stones thrown at me from inside the cell, and the only person that was in the cell was me and my mum. And they were pelting me at the side of my leg, and I'm not being funny, the only other thing that would be in there was me and my mum and possibly a rat, and a rat ain't going to pick a stone up and lob it at my leg. And we was in that cell, and then I was sat watching the little window that was on the cell door. I was sat watching that. These bit look weird. If anyone's coming in and like, why she got them big red blotches, it's part of the makeup that I'll be doing after, but I needed to put it in as part of the skin. So I was looking through the little hole on the cell door, and I could just see someone walking past. And on the third time I saw someone walking past, I jumped up and I ran over to the door and I yanked it open, and I said to the person who was running the ghost hunt at the time, because that was before I joined the team, and I said, who's just been walking past this door? And she said, no one, I've been up here all this time. And there was no way she could have got from where I was, from where we was, to where she was stood. So I know full well that this is Ivory. I know full well that it wasn't anyone walking past, and I just thought, well, what was it? And then we went off into this other block, which was called the females block, and we was all in there in a big group at the bottom, and we was calling out, and I think the guy that run the group at the time, he was calling out and asking if it liked us being there, and then we just all heard this eerie no, and I am not joking, we all, the screeches and screamed, we all, Shell, I emailed you, I am choosing the image she's doing for this stream. No problem, that's fine. I've never seen as many people scream and run towards a door in all my life. There must have been about 25 of us, and every one of them, literally, it's like we like all did a duck and a run, because every one of us heard it. It was so loud and it was so scary, and I'll never ever ever forget that place. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So one last time I'm going over this, and then we're going to work on that iris. Going back to burnt sienna, so I would say that is the scariest place I've ever been, because I still think about it to this day, and I still get goosebumps to this day. It scared me that much. So yeah, hi Kirsty. So yeah, that was my scariest moment. Of all the locations, I've still not been anywhere that scared me as much as that place did. It was amazing. And like I said, it's where they hung one of the Pendle Witches of Pendle Hill. So yeah, it's quite an iconic place, full of history, and it was very, very active, let me tell you. And active in a way where you couldn't explain what was going on. It was weird. So I'm going to tilt that out of the glare. It's starting to look much better. I hope I've not missed anyone coming in. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But the glare is just making it look a bit naff. But it's the glare, so I'm not too worried about that, because when I hold it up that way, it's looking much better. I'm going to try and do a bit of blending now. My hashtag motion. Trying to get it smooth. Trying to get as much covered in this stream as I can, and then, you know, I've fulfilled what I'm supposed to do. Won't be much highlight on the skin, obviously, because we're going to have face makeup on there. Fudge, light flesh or beige red. It is a really gorgeous skin tone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and burnish as much as oh, 1 second before I do that. I just need to go in with black like I did on the other one at the top. I'm just going to turn my page a little bit just so it's taking that glare off so I can see what I'm doing. Gotta go for a walk, so I'll catch you all in the next stream. Looking great, Shell. Thank you, Janine. My scariest memory as was my dad stuck outside after dark and peed into the window with a Frankenstein. Oh no! Eee! He took a pee with a mask on. Hi Ems, how are you? I ran and under his chair. Oh, he peered into. I thought you said he took a pee in the window with a Frankenstein mask on. So sorry. Oh dear me. I am so sorry, but I misread what you said. I'm sorry. Oh dear me. Oh gosh. Flop. Oh dear me. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh dear me. Oh, I've got a sore belly. Oh dear me. I honestly thought he said bead. Oh dear me, stop laughing. Oh dear. Oh. I'm so sorry, I can just picture him peeing in winter with mask on. Oh my god. I'm trying to put myself together. Oh dear me. I'm sorry, Barbara. I really do apologise. I apologise to you, Dad. He did not pee in the window. But he peered through the window. Oh, my belly hurts. Right, composure. Next question. Are you scared of the dark? And if so, what scares you most about it? I'm not scared of the dark. I will walk round in the dark on locations, on ghost hunts and stuff. What does scare me when I'm in the dark and I walk up the stairs and you get that arch in your back because you feel like someone's watching you. That is what freaks me out, and I don't know why I get that sometimes. I'm a visual thinker, so like literally you can imagine I just saw this man with a mask on showing his wheel over window. Oh dear me. I need to stop it. Oh gosh, I've got 20 minutes left. I might be moving on. What the heck? Oh, I'm sorry, did I snort? Oh good God. I'm sorry. Oh dear me. Oh. Right, what's scaring people? Let's do it. Night night everyone. Take care. I'm off to bed. No worries, Lou. Thanks for coming along, honey. Oh, my belly. Light up undies. Light up undies scare ya. Whew. Kirsty. Larry drops in the window. Oh dear me. Oh. I better stop laughing and go and wake my husband up. Right, I think that face is smooth enough for now. Smooth beans. I've just gone a bit too heavy there, but I'll sort that out. So what I want to do now... Oh, my belly. Oh, sorry. A summer storm, if you will. I prefer real lights, not illuminated granny pants. This is like the snot face going doof doof doof. What on earth are you on about? Oh, I'm glad I've made you all laugh. Honestly, I've not laughed like that for a bit myself, so that was fun. It's just took my belly. It's like my belly's all cramped up and I can't uncramp it. Right, I need to stop thinking about it because I just keep seeing that. That image in my brain. Right. Oh, it killed me off that. It did. Oh. You brought me, Barbara. It was such a good laugh, but now I can't see through the tears. I'm so sorry. Think of the video. My face is soaking wet. Right. Do you go to the... Do you go to the toilet with the lights on or off after a scary movie? And if you have a closet, would you need to have the door fully closed to sleep? So this is like two questions in one. Sorry, this toilet thing set me off again. Right, so I'm going to draw the eye in. Now, I'm going to try and not mess this up. So, I'm going to do what they do. So, this is going round here. Oh, I've not answered my own question, have I? Oddly enough, it's raining here. Oh, God. Glad I could help. Thank you, Barbara. It had to be that question next. Yes, it did. So, if I was after a scary movie, I found half of them funny, so I probably wouldn't. I think I've gotten that in the right angle. I probably wouldn't be scared because I laugh at them. So only the very bottom. I always get the iris wrong if I don't concentrate. But I think I've kind of got that about right. Let's hope I've got that right. It needs to be looking the same way as hers. So door closed. Last thing I need is see someone peeing in my closet. Oh, jeez. I'm going to put on here, disclaimer, Shell Artie has a visual mind. Please don't say things that might make her visualise it in her brain, as she may uncontrollably laugh and snort. Oh, dear me. Yeah. So, would I go to the toilet with the lights on or off? It really wouldn't bother me. And if I have a closet, would I need to have the door fully closed to sleep? Well, I can tell you a funny story about that. When I was younger, I used to have a wardrobe door. We call them wardrobes in the UK, not closets. And I always used to say to my mum, or from what I remember, I used to be scared of my wardrobe. And my mum used to say to me, you weren't scared of your wardrobe when you was a kid because it brought my voice. Oh my gosh. Time check, 23:45, thank you. Because I need to keep a thingy on the time. Come up to this colour. But it was because when I was younger I used to talk to a little boy who my mum thought was my imaginary friend. I've not told you the colours I'm using now, if anyone's following along. I'm very sorry. The first one was light cobalt turquoise, which I put in the middle. Then I did the outside with light phthalo blue. And now I'm just adding a little cadmium yellow lemon, just kind of in the centre, just to make a bit of a cast of green. And then I'm going to be coming in with Indenthrone blue. I used to look under the bed and the wardrobe every night. At night, I don't bother to put the lights on, so I pee in the in the toilet, not through a window. So yeah, and my mum used to say you weren't scared of it because you used to talk to a little boy who went into it every night, and it was only when my mum was talking to the neighbour that the neighbour told my mum that a child had passed away there before we moved into it, and it was, she described the boy exactly how I'd described to my mum what the little boy looked like he was in my wardrobe. So there's once upon a time I wasn't scared of my wardrobe, but growing up after that when I didn't remember it, I always was scared of it for some reason. Aidan, can you shut your door because I can hear the music? So I'm trying to finish this eye. If I don't finish it, I'll finish it on Tuesday and you can pick it up with me then. got a bit of glare on it, so I'm going to try and get the face done, but I'm not going to get it done. No, who's on after me? Is it Emily? No, yeah? Is it Emily? Tonya? It's Tonya. I'm there, it's Emily. It's not, it's Tonya who's on next after me. So I'll share Tanya's link once I come off stream here. So I'm using black then, and I'm running it underneath here. Because like I said, this doesn't have lashes. It's not a human eye, it's more like this eye, you know, the all-seeing eye. How do they miss such a large target? Who are we talking about now? Kids, boys and missing the loo? Or overshooting the seat? Well, thanks for the laughs anyway. I proper needed that tonight. I really did. Then I'm going to use Cold Grey 3. And we're just going to add that in. Just there, and then I'm going to get a bit of ivory, and then we're just going to warm that white of the eye up a little bit. A tiny little bit of this dark red. I'm just going to travel a little few lines through it. You probably won't actually see them on camera. Oh, you're welcome. When I was in PNG, I had a neighbour who just peed off the balcony. None of that bothers me, but having my foot hanging out the blanket freaks me out. Yes, yes, Jodie. After I watched Paranormal Activity, where he dragged her out the bed from a foot and dragged her along the corridor and pulled her up them stairs into the attic, that did me. I'm not going to lie, that did me that for a little bit. For quite a bit, actually, that. How long have I got? What, me on 51? Oh, I want to let y'all go for a little break, but I kind of want to finish the eye. So let's see if I can get this red darkened up under these eyes. So I'm going to press on here. So this needs to be really red. I'll put her eyelashes in a bit. I want to be putting the black over it anyway. Sorry if I'm missing chat. Keep going. Don't need to stinking. Don't need the break. I've only got literally 7 minutes and Tanya's on, so I do have to come off. But I just want to get these little things on the rise, and I've kind of done what I said I'd set out to do, apart from my lips, which I can do that on Tuesday, but I kind of want to get this in the mix, so I'm not going to talk for a minute. I need to whiten out her eyes, but I'll not be able to do that. I'll do that Tuesday. I'll continue it Tuesday. I don't want to make it a mess either by rushing. So black. I'll just see how we did a make on here. So we came down here and they made that into a nice little point. Came along this waterline. Pressing on really hard. I've lost my voice from laughing. So let me just bring this. So I'm going to do a point coming down, and that's going to run off like that. And then it's going to have a line coming that way. Line coming off that way. And a line coming off that way. When I go over it with my stuff, I'm just going to wiggle the line down. Wiggle another line down, and then a little one off there. Shell, do you run up to the stairs like you were being chased? Like, yeah, that's what I do. And then along this water line, coming over out a little bit, around that. So if you all get ready to jump to Tonya's, because Tonya's on next, if someone can put the link in, and then I can just say bye to you all, and then I don't feel as bad. So this is going to come down like this, and then we're going to have the C coming round like this. Ooh. So where I burnished it fades off. That's why the other one comes in under. And then just a little one coming down here. Because Tonya's coming on in 3 minutes. And all I did then was grade up these eyes like so with them, and then did the pupil black, and then I quickly got my white pen, my white paint pen. Thank you everyone for coming along. Thanks to everyone who won the competitions. Thank you. Love you all, and I will see you in the next streams. and I will continue what I've done in here on Tuesday morning. So head on over to Tonya's and I will see you all very soon. Thanks everyone for coming and enjoying the Festival of Colouring Frights. Wahahahahaha. And that's kind of did it on the last minute. Bye everyone. See you soon. Bye.